And as the workers move in to do their work, ladies and gentlemen, this demonstration will highlight some of the tactics used to mitigate small-scale protests or a full-blown riot. Now, a group of 300 activists are gathered in front of the Zodiac Convention Center where a pharmaceutical conference is being held. The protest by the activists is over cruelty and animal testing. To prevent access to the conference venue, a group of 10 activists had chained themselves by means of sleeping dragon and D-locks, a tactic frequently employed during protests. There you can see right in front of you some of them lying down and sitting down, the protesters. Those who are lying down are actually chained in some locks, which we call D-locks. And at this point of time, a group of bystanders and the press are also at sea. Calls have been made for the intervention by the police force, and it will come in the form of the fast response car, which will be making its way very quickly. And there comes, ladies and gentlemen, the FRC. The officers will check the situation and then they will decide to relay back to the control room the facts of the case. And having relayed the message to the control room, very shortly you will see the engagement team, and here they come, ladies and gentlemen. This is the engagement team who will negotiate with the demonstrators with intention to re-escalate the situation. And concurrently, you will also see officers from the Public Order Forensic team who will be gathering vital information and evidence. Negotiation team moves forward to negotiate with the protesters. And after the lengthy negotiation by the officers was ignored, the decision was made for the road to be clear. Now the divisional tactical team, as you see running into the parade square, they are trained to mitigate small sporadic skirmishes. They move the crowd back. And also arriving at scene will be the Special Women's Task Team. And here they come, arriving in the vehicle that we call a Petra. The Special Women's Task Team, a defensive option for the SPF to deal with passive protests involving women and children. Now, with clear instruction to allow passage for the delegates, the cutting team, a specialist outfit within the police technical troop, trained to remove demonstrators employing non-conventional means of protest, also arriving at scene. And there you have the Special Women's Task Team using their arrest techniques to arrest the protesters. And at this point of time, you will also see the cutting team placing hoods onto the protesters. Now this is to ensure that the rioters don't get injured while they're using the rebar cutters. It is called a rebar cutter. This is used to cut the locks, the D-locks. And one of the protesters has been dislodged from the D-lock and immediately arrested. They are taken to the vehicles so that they can be conveyed to the station. More arrests are being made by the Special Women's Task Team. The cutting team is still engaged with the next D-lock, and I believe the protesters is released from that D-lock and immediately taken off. Now they will move on. You can see there's a pipe, metal pipe there. What happens is the two protesters have linked themselves using a link chain that goes through the metal piping. The cutting team has to use a grinder. Now this grinder will create sparks, that's why hoods are being placed on the protesters. And once there's an entry there, they will put in a bolt cutter to cut the chains and release the two protesters. There's a linking chain in there. Then you can see the bolt cutter being used and the chain is being cut, and immediately the two protesters are arrested and taken away for breaching the law and causing danger to themselves and other members of the general public. The demonstrators were escorted to the station. Now, ladies and gentlemen, focus attention to the middle of the parade square right now. Infiltrated and instigated by radical elements, the large peaceful crowd becomes unruly. Taking lead, a few anarchists in black balaclava. They swarm the roads and open areas, torching dustbins along the way. The roadwork workers running for their lives, including the chief contractor in the white cap, also chabut. Now, you can hear the hustle and bustle of the approaching convoy, the sirens are loud, and here comes the two police tactical vehicles. One Gurkha contingent platoon and the water cannon were activated to respond to the scene. And here they come. These vehicles are called the tactical assault vehicle, and the big one with the cannons up there is the water cannon. Right. The TAVs are called the tactical vehicles, not the tactical assault vehicle, but the tactical vehicles. And here comes another water cannon.